Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Star Citizen's Foundation Festival is live. That means there's a variety of things going on in the verse that new players and veterans can all get involved with. We also have a roadmap update for you that has new features that Cloud Imperium are going to be starting to work on in Q3 2022, and even a new PTU Patch 3.17.2i, all to talk about. Star Citizen has a FreeFly now on, which means anyone can try Star Citizen for free until the 15th of July. You just need to make an account on the RSI website. Be sure to use a referral code or use my enlist Get Star Citizen link down below in the description and comments, as you'll get some extra rewards for using that. And then enter the code Get Into the Verse on the FreeFly page, which is also linked down below. Anyone that enters that code, both old and new players, will have access to 6 ships during that time. The Anvil Arrow Light Fighter, the Aegis Avenger Titan Multi-Role Fighter Freighter, the Cutlass Black Multi-Role Multi-Crew Medium Fighter Freighter, the Prospector Solo Mining Vessel, the Mercury Star Runner Multi-Crew Cargo and Data Runner, it's also my favourite ship, the Mercury Star Runner, and the Drake Dragonfly Black Edition, which is a Gravlev bike usable both on the ground and in space, and will fit in lots of vehicles, like the Cutlass Black. There's also a referral bonus scheme at the moment that gets you a Drake Dragonfly Black for free if you invite a friend to the verse during the FreeFly, and if they take the plunge on a starter package. By July 18th, both of you will receive your very own Dragonfly. There are a load of other referral rewards, from equipment to vehicles to ships, that are always available too, with the top reward being for 2017 referrals getting you a Javelin, which is a giant destroyer ship. There are some starter packs available at a discount, coming either with an Aurora MR or 100i, both very suitable starter ships. They come with access to Star Citizen's Persistent Universe, 6 months insurance, and a Foundation Festival skin. The Foundation Festival itself is on until the 25th of July, and rewards players for acting as guides, which you can request or offer your services via the Guide Hub on the RSI website. This can be specialised help with the basics, combat, mining, missions, or whatever. You need help with whatever, you want to provide your services for whatever, go on there, help some players out. Cloud Imperium has this to say: guides are Star Citizen's teaching ambassadors, and for a lot of players, the first friendly face they'll see in the verse. Star Citizen is a deeply immersive world, but it can also be an incredibly complex endeavour for new players to venture. As a guide, you will have the opportunity to hold the torch and be the guiding light for first-timers navigating the ins and outs of the verse. We regularly see you veterans out there taking matters into your own hands, acting as informal guides for the ever-growing number of new players. So we decided to develop a dedicated system to connect people seeking help in the verse with the incredible citizens willing to do so. Whether you're just starting out in Star Citizen or you're looking to hone a particular skill set, the guide system is the best place to start. Head over to the Guide Hub to learn more and get started. Linked below, all that sort of jazz. There are various Foundation Festival hat clothing rewards for giving guide sessions to players, also an exclusive Foundation Festival themed paint for 5 guide sessions in a particular category, and the top guide in each category at the end of that Foundation Festival will take home a ship as well. So cool rewards. Also, you get a nice warm fuzzy feeling for helping other players out. What could be more of a reward than that? Yes, as I said earlier, a Javelin! A Javelin is more of a reward. I also recommend players that enjoy Star Citizen to look for an organisation to join, because playing with a group of other Star Citizens is the best way to enjoy the game, by far in my opinion, because you can turn dozens of hours of fun into hundreds if not thousands of hours of fun even now. Moreover, there is a Tales of Camaraderie contest. Actually, the contest is me saying that word, with Cloud Imperium asking you to share a true story of when you received help from other players or helped other players themselves. Of course, there are prizes for the best stories to help you enjoy more adventures in the verse with friends. There are some ships as prizes for the top 3, and the maximum length of a story is 500 words. I'll link all the details down below because you'll want to read all of them. You have until the 21st of July. Stories are judged on creativity, entertainment, and style. Star Citizen had a roadmap update too, adding a load of new features to the progress tracker that are going to be worked on during Q3 2022 by downstream teams, though not necessarily being committed to any particular patch for release at this stage. So what's new here? Vehicle tractor beams attached to ships, either a remote operated or a turret-like attachment. This allows players to move and tow bigger objects, including other ships. This is incredibly important for cargo traversal, salvage, mining, repair, and a whole host of other mechanics. Artificial gravity, the dedicated functionality for items controlling the gravity per room for ships, outposts and stations. This also includes player controls as part of engineering gameplay, so you'll be able to readily turn off and on gravity in appropriate areas, and it sounds like power will also affect whether gravity goes on and off. There's Fire Rats armor and variants for Pyro Gang, the Fire Rats, so they're obviously fleshing Pyro out even more. There's shopkeeper outfits for various vendor NPCs in the persistent universe to give different corporations and types of vendor more of a uniform. There's unified item ports, renaming and standardizing character item ports to properly represent their capabilities. This includes expanding their capabilities to allow for more types of equipment to be used on the current item ports and therefore give more interactivity and more functionality there. Swimming, Tier 0, creating basic functionality for the player to be able to swim across the surface of bodies of water, including related features such as entering and exiting and drowning. Includes support for hazardous liquids that can damage or kill the player and other characters. AI utility behaviors. The AI will be able to drive vehicles, pick up, haul and stow carryables, as well as manage the vehicle's cargo bay and inventory. I'm assuming as well that anything they pick up will literally be stored on their bodies and will be lootable or otherwise grabbable from them, or they'll be able to place it down elsewhere. AI commuter behavior. The AI will be able to search for a means to travel to their destination while waiting for a vehicle to arrive. The AI will eat, drink, check notice boards or timetables. Upon the arrival of the transport, the AI will board and embark to their destination. New missions, environmental space missions and scenarios that the player will encounter as they wander around an area of space. The missions that appear will be based on the probability volumes that the player is currently in. So it's all part of the dynamic universe simulation and is adjusted and changed based on what's going on in the wider universe. New interdiction scenarios, adding new variations and difficulty levels of interdiction scenarios that players will come across while quantum traveling. I'm assuming that these are going to be affected by, are you a cargo ship with a load of cargo on you? Maybe that makes you more of a ripe target, especially if you haven't got escorts with you, things like that. Is a larger group of ships more of a target or less of a target? That sort of stuff. So that should all be affected by various metrics that Cloud Imperium will be working out. Physicalized weapon handling, introducing character animations while interacting with and customizing FPS weapons. The aim is to add a tactile look and feel to weapon handling, supporting the wider goal of high-fidelity character interactions with all relevant objects in-game. That's quite a range of features, and it's great to see them evolve and work on those. Larger scale tractor beams, AI and gravity updates have me all sort of pretty excited there. We also have had a new 3.17.2 PTU patch, which is still Wave 1 on the PTU, meaning Evocati, Concierge and subscribers will have access to it. I'm expecting wider PTU probably next week and live the week after. That's my sort of guesstimate at the moment. In this 3.17.2i patch though, Cloud Imperium have made further server performance changes that should hopefully help an assortment of issues on the persistent universe and with AI and other server authoritative features. Now, other than that, there's a turret velocity pass, tuned the turret velocity and acceleration values such that the feeling and weight of turrets matches their size, and it doesn't negatively impact aiming experience. Combat assist beacons saw a polish pass, updating payments received for completing those missions, and updating reinforcements for various difficulties. They adjusted critical display status for hunger and thirst widgets to appear at about 25%, up from 15%, and added a self-destruct timer to the seize the data mission when the sequence has started. There were various bug fixes as well. Players should no longer be able to lose control of their mouse cursor when selecting the shopping kiosk text fields. They fixed an issue causing AI reinforcements to not exit the vehicle until the player got within close proximity. There's an issue that they fixed that was causing airlocks to open without requiring players to cycle them. Restricted area warnings should no longer occur inside bunkers and underground facilities if a player has a lawful mission. Collect and deploy probe mission markers should no longer disappear near deployment sites. Ruto breach and steal missions should now appear properly in the personal tab. Reclaimer side airlocks should no longer prevent player entry from EVA. They fixed an issue causing some juice bars found at several rest stop stations to not have anything for sale. Flashlights on the Redshift helmet should no longer be missing. They fixed an issue causing a failed invalid location error when trying to buy from various pharmacy kiosks in the persistent universe. Cloud Imperium also said in this build we fixed an issue that was causing the client crash handler to hang for about 30 minutes. And they should now actually only hang for up to 60 seconds, and if you can wait that 60 seconds after a crash to allow the crash handler to open, that would actually allow them to help track and deal with some more issues that players are experiencing. They fixed 2 client crashes, 2 server crashes, and 3 main thread deadlocks. There are still a load of known issues that Cloud Imperium are working through, but they are making progress in clearing out some of those bugs. Boom! That's it for your Star Citizen update today. Get involved with that FreeFly, or at least to try out those ships, and that would be my suggestion. And get involved with the guide system if you feel so inclined, whether you want some help, and because you're a noob at certain things. There's nothing wrong with being a noob at a game. We will start a game at some point, and the guide system, that can help you loads. And if you want to help other players, great, you are a good person. But what do you think? Are you excited for any of those new features that Cloud Imperium are working on in Q3? Will you be getting involved with the Foundation Festival as a new player or a helpy boy? Do you like these forms of events? Have you been playing in the PTU? What do you think of the progress there? And do you think we'll see another Siege of Orison test at the weekend? What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below.
Greetings, citizen. I am NordVPN Man, bringing the justice of cybersecurity to the world. I protect you from ads, trackers, and malware. I punched a guy so hard once with security features that I knocked him back in time. He was able to use the knowledge of the future to become incredibly rich and wealthy. He bought like 10 subscriptions to nordvpn.com/BoredGamer after that. Really smart guy. Another time, I prevented a hacker from snooping at your IP address by taking off his hands. You can't hack with no hands. Probably. Anyway, you should get NordVPN, otherwise the terrorists win.
Every month we have a giveaway. For July 2022, we're giving away a Hull A cargo hauler, as well as a Nomad multi-role freighter. That Nomad also comes with a hovercraft bike. So there's 2 lucky winners this month, and both of those packages contain access to Star Citizen. Comment on any of my videos during this month to be in for a chance of winning that, and check the description down below for more details. Please consider becoming a Patreon or channel member with the join button under my videos. This nets you a variety of exclusive extras, badges, influence on the channel, and content and special videos, as well as helping us produce daily content. Thank you very much for watching. Please take care, and I'll see you in the verse.